Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Dual Destinies. We're going to the robotics lab. Oh my god, look at this. December 20th, Cosmos Space Center. Robotics lab. I still can't believe we're going to go around with Trucy. It's the best. So this is the robotics lab, huh? Looks like it's exactly one floor above the boarding lounge. And where people were directed to evacuate for the emergency ladder. This is where Athena's mother was killed 7 years ago. It became so less exciting when I was reminded of that just now. Speaking of someone who works with robots. Daddy, look over there. Who is it? Who is it? Apollo! What the hell? Apollo's just here. So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right? I don't like how, like, the tone that they play, the music they play with Apollo now is really dark. Yeah, more or less. And Aura's here too. There's a picture also of Athena's mother on the desk there. Oh my god, Apollo's just doing this. Like, we knew he was doing an investigation, but I didn't think we'd run into him like this. So why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Apollo and Aura Blackwell. I wonder what they're talking about. Well, well, come to spoil our fun, just when I was enjoying our alone time. Trucy, and Mr. Wright. It feels so weird. If it's Apollo you want, you can have him. He said he's investigating on his own. You can't have him. He said he's investigating on his own. And I respect his wishes. We just came to investigate this lab. Please leave Honko alone. Well, this is my lab, so you'll need my permission if you want to do any snooping. Holy, the music they're playing. Like, I understand it's a darker time for Apollo, but it feels so strange. What happened? Can we talk to Apollo? I heard about the trial. You made mincemeat out of the director. And suddenly Starbuck goes out, and your little subordinate, the princess, was in. Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. Case closed, and they all lived happily ever after. Leave Klonko alone. Daddy, say something to her. I suppose you're going to defend the princess in court, am I right? The princess, huh? Guess she's talking about Athena. Of course, Athena is innocent. Oh my, such loyalty and trust. She seems to be pretty suspicious to me, though. The emotionally unstable princess. There's your culprit for you, don't you agree, Apollo? I don't know yet. How could you? What's wrong with saying I don't know if it's true? It's a very scientific approach. Your subordinate is more level-headed than you. Or should I say, former subordinate. She is not nice. She is not a nice person. And then she's rubbing it in that Apollo. Oh my god, Apollo! She's rubbing it in. I can't believe it. Does Apollo really suspect Athena? Oh my god. Remember I had this exact worry about Apollo. I was like, well, how are we going to tell Apollo? But I didn't think he'd suspect Athena. Phew. All this laughing has worn me out. Your turn to say something, hunk of junk. Klonko? Leave Klonko. Klonko, no, stop. Mr. Tran, you look pale. Shall I help you to the sick? Does he think that... Mr. Tran? But that's Apollo you're talking to, but they're very alike. Oh, this hunk of junk here is mistaking Apollo for Clay? Maybe Apollo's possessed by Clay's ghost. Mr. Tran, oh no! How are your injuries? Mr. Tran. Oh no, this is so dark. Mr. Tran, how are your injuries? Mr. Tran. Oh my god, this is so dark. This makes me feel so icky. Oh my god. I guess Clay intends to hang around to haunt the princess that murdered him. Aura is so not nice. I want to haunt the lawyer that defends her too, of course. A robot that can see ghosts? Yeah, right. And I'm a spirit medium. You use a Magatama. that made me feel like my like, oh, it feels so weird. Sorry, but apparently scientists just don't tell with very frightening ghost stories. Sorry, but apparently scientists don't tell very frightening ghost stories. I intend to defend Athena, no matter what you have to say about it. How perfectly foolish. That kind of blind belief makes people lose sight of the truth. Just like 7 years ago. Then tell us what everything you know. Yes. Could you tell me about the incident 7 years ago? Why? Do you enjoy trampling on people's feelings and rubbing salt in the wounds? You do! You do! Or you just want me to talk, huh? In that case, what should I ask for in return? I'd like to hear about that incident too. It'd help me understand the current case better. Apollo being this serious, like, it's... Apollo knows about that case too? Well, if you're the one who's asking, Apollo, come on, hunk of junk. You tell the story. So she actually likes Apollo. But Miss Ora, that's private information. If you won't talk, I'll just have to make you talk. No, Clonko, just say it. Leave Clonko alone! Yeah, yes, who cares about personal privacy? Not me. Clonko, you know you're a big personal privacy person. I'm ready to utilize my blast processing abilities to impart all of the information. Wow, what a magic trick. He's like a completely different robot now. Yeah, but like we don't want her bullying Clonko. Ever. The bodies of all the robots that come through this lab are designed by Miss Ora. I was born 7 years ago. Miss Ora was much, much younger then. Yikes. Better watch what you say if you don't want to get recycled, Clonko. And then our hearts were created by that great genius Dr. Metis Sykes. Hearts? Robots with hearts? Can you even make such a thing? Emotions are not a rational thing. Our logic and our hearts can be integrated. The two navigation companions created by Miss Ora and Dr. Metis transcend humans. They transcend humans? Metis. Huh? She just glanced over her desk. Nobody could continue Metis' research. She and her work were truly one of a kind. And now the two navigation companions are all that's left of Metis here on Earth. The robots are all that's left? Isn't she leaving out a very important someone? We built the ultimate creations together, but now she's gone. I get the feeling Dr. Sykes loved her robots almost as much as she loved her daughter. And almost as much as he loved you. Apollo. What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. But you lost someone too, didn't you, Apollo? Your friend Clay? I guess you and I are pretty much in the same boat. Isora, would you like a tissue? Look at how sweet Clonko is. Keep her trap shut, hunk of junk. I can't get a vibe on Apollo. I just can't. It's just a different, he feels like a different person right now. Clonko is an important keepsake of your time with Dr. Sykes. You should treat him better. Thank you, Trucy. Trucy, voice of reason. What does it matter? He doesn't feel pain, and I can always repair his body. Besides, their hearts aren't actually in their bodies. What do you mean by that? The program Metis wrote Leave Clonko Alone runs on a separate mainframe. Their bodies are controlled remotely from there. Their hearts and memories are there too. These bodies are really just peripherals. So they're just yeah, they're like the controller. Like, they're not even a controller. I guess like you could say like they're like the Wii U gamepad compared to the Wii U. So I can do anything I want to them. I'm not so sure that gives you the right to physically abuse poor things. I agree. But why are you looking into such an old case anyway? Well, we believe the culprits of that incident might be the same person as in this case. So Daddy's gonna find out who killed Dr. Sykes too. I'm sure you're aware of who Metis' killer is. Yes, Prosecutor Blackwell, or so it seems. That's a quaint way of putting it. Are you implying you don't think he did it? We're on that track now. We're definitely on that track. I can't say anything for sure right now, but that's exactly why I'd like to hear your side of it, to help me be sure. This is a big conversation, right? It's rare we get like to the 4 point. I was wanting to introduce Simon to Metis, you know. He wanted to learn psychology. He said to give himself an edge in court. Prosecutor Blackwell's forte. His infamous power suggestion techniques, manipulation for sure, yeah. Exactly. And he was oddly serious about it. Rather than a teacher-student relationship, he treated her more like how a loyal samurai would treat his sovereign. So he's taken that pretty seriously, and he's probably carried it with him too. He seems more like a lost soul than a dignified samurai to me. He even got along well with that miserable little princess. Wait. Why do you call Athena the princess anyway? So he got along well with Athena then. Well, she is Metis' daughter after all, although she's nothing like her. Besides, doesn't the selfish little princess always have lots of white knights hanging around? What is wrong with you? Now I think I see why Athena didn't say anything when we ran to Aura yesterday. It all makes sense now. So the culprit behind the two cases could be the same, huh? That settles it then. What does it settle? None of your business. Just forget you heard anything. How about it is my business what you're doing to Klonko? How long are people going to hang around here anyway? So she said he got along with Athena. So I wonder, in that flashback, was he protecting Athena then? Like, is that what we're going to learn? That he was actually like, because the thing is like, what we saw was him, fighting, clawing someone down or slashing someone down or cutting someone down in front of Athena. I wonder if it was a protection thing instead. And then maybe that's why Athena also wanted to like maybe get into like psychology as well, but we came here to take a look around. You can just waltz into... Stop! And ransack a person's lab. Show me a search warrant. Oh my god. Please don't. We don't have one. Then get out. Now we leave Clonk alone then. Certainly, Miss Aura. Clonk, you come with us. You joined the Wright agency. Don't push. My apologies. I'm just following orders. So yeah, he got along well with Athena. And the way she said it was he even got along well with Athena, which makes it seem like he doesn't get along with many other people, I guess. December 20th, Cosmos Space Center entrance. What a way to get shown out. The nerve of that woman. What's with that horrible attitude? I guess it's just how she is. And why was Apollo going along with her? Apollo is definitely not in the right space right now. He for sure is not the Apollo or the energetic Apollo that we're so used to. I guess it's because they have something in common. Apollo lost Clay. Just like how Aura lost Dr. Sykes. I'm really worried about him. He's not himself at all. No, he's not. He's usually not all cool and dark and mysterious like that. I guess that's true. Does she mean he's usually silly and dorky? I mean, a little bit. He's our silly and dorky man. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Wait, Trucy, come back! She's gone. What should I do now? Detective Fulbright is probably still questioning Athena. Guess I'll go back to the office. Alone. Man, this is like such... So Trucy's gone after Apollo. Which, like, I actually think wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have. Because it's very clear that he's being, like, very prickly. He's being very, like, he's just clearly going through a lot. But I think he'll be very, very receptive towards Trucy. Because Trucy's Trucy and him have a bond that is, crazy strong. December 20th, Wright Anything Agency. Well, here I am. This office has never felt so empty. I guess I haven't been here at the office all day, but all by myself in a long time. Yeah, man, can you imagine, like, Trucy's gone? Apollo and Athena? When I first became a lawyer, my mentor was here with me. And then for a while after that, she was always by my side. I'm getting all sentimental. I must be tired. Huh? There's something on the floor. What's the letter doing here? Hey, what is that? Hey, Nick, it's been a while, huh? Miss me? Stop. 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 Stop! I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom? No! That must have really been something, although weird is par for the course with you. There's like flowers and I think she or whatever paper she's reading is a little off on the details. Please don't do this. I'd love to come visit, but I'm right in the middle of a difficult part of my training. So instead, think of me as you watch those Steel Samurai videos I sent. Oh no! It's freaking Maya! It's I'm sure it'll cheer you up, right up. Oh my god. It's a letter from Maya. Yours truly, Maya Faye. Oh my god. Good old Maya. Since she knew I was feeling down, I needed a lift. Oh my god. No. Maya was my assistant for quite a while. I believe it or not, she's a spirit medium. This Magatam I use on Cyclops, Maya, is the one who gave it to me. Holy hell, but I wonder how this letter got here? Yeah. What the hell? No, don't just move on. Don't just wait, Mr. Nick? Wait, Pearl! Oh my god, what a double. What a double. A double, like, hit to the heart. A letter from Maya, and then we see Pearl. It's you, Pearls. Oh my god. This is the best. This is the absolute best. How are you, gal? I cannot believe we got... Do we have it in our... It's not in our evidence now. No, isn't it? Because I wanted to look at it again. Oh my god. That is the first time we have seen Maya or heard anything from Maya. Since, like, what? We played 3 different Ace Attorney games since Trials and Tribulations. It's been 3 games in my lifetime. I cannot believe that. Now we get to see Pearls. We had Trucy, Pearls, and Maya. We're doing good. Pearls, how are you? No need to bow. I bow to you. You bow to no one. How have you been, Mr. Nick? Oh, perfect. This is Pearl Faye, though I call her Pearls. She is Maya's cousin, who is also a spirit medium. A very talented one at that. I've known her since she was 8 years old. But Apollo and Athena only met her a few months ago. During the trial. You didn't come all this way just to bring me a letter, did you? Oh, look at her! I apologize for barging in. The door was unlocked. You can come in whenever you want. But I can't believe there was a big explosion here. Your office doesn't look any different. We scrub up nicely. She's even further off with the details than Maya, yeah. I wish I could take you out to eat or something, Pearls. Oh, but there's a lot going on. Oh, there's the arm. I knew that. I didn't come here for a social visit, you know, Mr. Nick. Yeah, Mr. Nick. Pearls there, what's your errand? It's just a letter? Did you read the postscript on the letter? The postscript? Huh? Oh, there's more? Oh, yeah. Here it is. P.S. P.S. what? I bet you've been too busy to clean or take care of the office, so Purdy said she would come and help you. Isn't she sweet? You better thank her. Purdy, you don't gotta do anything like that. You don't gotta do that at all. Oh, so that's what you're doing here? That's awfully nice of you, Pearls. Maya and Pearls. Thanks to these two. I'm starting to feel a little better. Thank you, girls. Oh. My heart has been hit. He was feeling empty. He was feeling like the office is empty. And then, like, Pearls walks in the door with a letter from Maya. This game, like, I love that they didn't leave Phoenix alone like that for too long. I love it. It's so beautiful. Now I'm here. I'm gonna whip this place into shape. You do it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You just concentrate on your work and don't mind me at all. I'll need to talk to Prosecutor Blackwell if I want to learn more about his case. Look at Pearls, though. With the trial still going on, they must be holding him down at the detention center. No, how are you doing? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Has it been a while since you've seen Mystic Maya? Yes, it's quite a while. She used to drop by the office sometimes to say hello. But she hasn't been recently. I wonder what she's up to. I cannot deal with the fact that Maya is just a passerby who says hello every once in a while. I know that's life, and that's what happens eventually. People have to move on, and people have to, like, go on different paths. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't like the feeling. I don't want that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, at all. To become a spirit medium worthy of heading to the Fae Clan, yeah, because of course she has to go through her training, yeah. But she said she's growing really tired of the vegetarian diet. Oh my god, she loved her food. She did love her food. I'll have to have some burgers delivered to her then. Oh, I'm sure she would love that. But to get where she is, the delivery person would have to climb a steep mountain. I hope she tips them well then. Any ideas about... Your hair is nice and spiky today as always, Mr. Nick. Thank you. Thanks. I generally try to look good if I'm going to be in court. Do you make it spiky so the prosecution feel intimidated? Huh? No, that's not exactly my intention. Your hairstyle is to make you look bigger and stronger, just like the rooster's comb, right? That's what Miss Maya says anyway. She couldn't compare to it's something cool like a lion's mane. It's the best. It's the absolute best. It's the absolute best. It's the absolute best. Let's see, what can we give her as a present? Everything here is absolutely dangerous, and we cannot give to Pearls. Pearls, you don't need to clean up whatsoever. If you want to just sit around and wait around for a bit, wait for Trucy maybe to come back, you can. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, okay? And I will see you later, okay? You do whatever you want, okay? Don't worry about anything. Don't even think about anything. December 20th, Detention Center. That was so nice. Visitor's room. Well, look who's here. I wonder what they're talking about. Is it all this time and you haven't said a word? It's even turning your hair gray. Wait, what's happening? I don't think you just say, oh, it's Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Ah, Miss Blackwell, don't you think that's enough for today? Enough for today? Today is all there is when there is no tomorrow. When there's no tomorrow? What is she talking about? We have company, Aura. Please try to calm down. All right, fine. I see you're just not going to listen no matter what I say. I've had it. If that's the way you're going to be, I have another plan up my sleeve. I hope you're happy, Simon, because I'm done. Do as you please. See if I care. Wow. I could cut the tension with a katana. Right, Dono. It looks like Fulbright saved your case in this court this morning. Fulbright saved our case? What? Oh, yeah, he did. You bounced back to business quick, though. Yeah, but that's what's... here's the thing. Obviously, we don't like what happened. But as we always say, Blackwell is so good at what he does. Because even if you think that you've won in one aspect, he will jump up and show you the other side. Like, almost instantly. He's insane at this stuff. Prosecutor Blackwell, forgive me, but it was just the thing to do. The just thing to do. Yeah, he was tormented about it. But as a result, Sykes Donor was arrested. Was that the just thing to do? Like, he knew Athena when she was younger. So we know this now. We know that they knew each other when they were younger. Mr. Laura, I'm sorry, but it was evidence. What else could I do? You don't feel sorry, Fulbright. You did amazing. Don't worry about it. I plan to defend her and prove her innocence. Yeah, he did everything by the book. He did everything by the book, right? You can't be sorry for that. I wouldn't take things so lightly if I were you, right, Dono? This is blade-proof glass, right? Oh, we're just gonna talk to him. This is so strange. Yeah, 7 years ago. Prosecutor Blackwell, we're looking into the case from 7 years ago. You're looking for somebody you can call the Phantom of 7 years past, aren't you? You villain. Where did you hear about that? The glass is absolutely positively blade-proof, right? No, it wasn't me. I didn't say a single word. Oops. Ouch. At least it wasn't my fault. Could you tell me who this Phantom is? And also, did you really kill Dr. Sykes? You didn't really kill Dr. Sykes, did you? God, the guest is leaving. Prosecutor Blackwell, please listen to me. So this is something he doesn't even want to talk about. The culprit in the current case might be the same as the one in the case 7 years ago. If you would cooperate, we probably would solve both cases. I suppose I could talk. The one who killed my mentor was, without question, me. No, Blackwell. I stole Psych Stoner's mother away from her and destroyed her life. No, what are you doing? Prosecutor Blackwell. Guard, where are you? Stop dragging your feet, I tell you! Took him away. There he goes. Oh, we've upset Prosecutor Blackwell, dude. You just need to stay on your own path, Fulbright. Now we're going to do Mr. Loy. Well, what happened here was like we touched on something that was like very touchy for him. And it's interesting to have Blackwell have something that is emotionally stressful for him because it's something that doesn't happen often with Blackwell. There isn't much we can do. Detective Fulbright, do you mind if I ask you a little more about the old cases? Well, I guess it won't make any difference now. What would you like to know? I guess we could talk. We're talking to everybody, man. We're talking to everybody. The trial 7 years ago. Do you know anything about the trial that got him convicted? A little. The police called the incident the UR1 incident. Prosecutor Blackwell was charged with murdering a psychology mentor. Kind of like if your red Mr. Lawyer was to kill you. I don't want to think about that one. Yeah, especially the energy that Apollo's giving off right now. There were 2 decisive pieces of evidence, so a verdict was reached very quickly. 2 pieces of evidence, huh? What were they? Let's see. The first was some security camera footage. He was the only one to use the corridor to murder to the murder scene at the time of the crime. The only one, huh? That does sound pretty decisive. Could you show me that footage? Oh, sorry, I don't have it with me right now. I guess I'll have to see it some other time. 7-year-old video added to the court record. Video showing the corridor to the crime scene. Blackwell was the only one to pass through at the time of the crime. Oh my god. And what was the second piece of evidence? This one's more incriminating. A photo of the moment of the crime. See? There he's at the crime scene holding a bloody katana. I do wonder. What's gonna be the story behind this? Because we saw in the flashback as well. He cut someone down. Right, we saw this, and we know that this person was his mentor, but he's trying to make it out that he just cut down his mentor, right? Athena's mother. And there's the arm as well, like the weird arm that Planko was wearing. Weird. Yeah, it's just like this is, by the way, this is really difficult evidence, by the way, because we're gonna have to like deal with the fact that there's a straight up picture with Blackwell with a bloody blade. This is not good. It was the victims kept on display in the room. She had a thing for Japanese culture, so it belonged to her. Wow. It'd be hard to explain this one away. Exactly. I agree, Phoenix. I agree 100%. The weapon used in the murder 7 years ago belonged to the victim. The victim's blood was found only on the blades. Maybe he just found it, but then again, we saw the vision of him slashing someone. But who took the picture, Detective? The incident happened the day before the Hat 1 launch. A reporter would come to do a story on the launch was in the room across from the lab. A reporter? This just happened to show up in one of the pictures he took. Taken inadvertently, it became conclusive evidence at Simon Blackwell's trial 7 years ago. Prosecutor Blackwell's attitude earlier was so odd. He was definitely hiding something. Prosecutor Blackwell said that he was hunting a phantom from 7 years ago, didn't he? Yeah, and I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as his execution date approaches. He's gonna be executed? What? Did I say something? Never mind me. You didn't hear a thing. No. What? I guess he did kill someone, but... And actually, like, this is like, I think, I'm surprised because I didn't expect him, because again, I didn't think he was going to be executed, but executions can take, like, a long time to take place. So, he was given the death sentence? Yes, he told me not to tell people, actually. But I guess there's no sense in hiding anymore. His execution date is what? What do we do with this information now? Tomorrow? No. Miss Blackwell, don't you think that's an... Oh my god, that's what she was saying. Enough for today? Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. Oh my god, that's why she said that. What about the culprit in the current case is the same as the one from 7 years ago? Then it would be the worst possible scenario. Yeah, like, it would be crazy, like, how here's the thing, like, first of all, like, the idea of a death penalty anyway, like, would make me not be able to sleep at night at all. But, can you imagine, like, killing the wrong person and knowing that you killed the wrong person? Now, some of these people don't, like, again, I'm guaranteeing you that, like, 90% of people would feel absolutely awful, but, like, there's 10% of people that would be like, well, that's just how we do things around here. You know? It's the course of justice, you know? Like, some people would be like that. You know, you have to break a few eggs, which is so silly. Prosecutor Blackwell would be executed tomorrow under a false charge, and I'm thinking we're getting on that track. But that would be unthinkable. We have to do something right now. I want to do something, I want to, but you're a lawyer. You know how hard it is to overturn a decision. Very difficult. In this game especially, they take it very seriously, the idea of, like, changing a decision or trying from someone for the same thing. I know, but why? Why isn't Prosecutor Blackwell putting up any kind of fight? You saw he was, right? He's been like that ever since his conviction. Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him. Uncooperative? When he's about to be executed for a crime he didn't commit? Maybe he's just, like, given up. This isn't right. I can't let it happen. I have to stop it somehow. Oh, pardon me. Looks like I have a phone call. Phone right here. What? What's happening? You gotta be kidding me. No, what is happening? That's quite a reaction. I bet he's making some big show of it right now. Mr. Lawyer, the robots. What? The robots are... Before we get a hold of yourself, what's happening? Some kind of robot malfunction? Not a malfunction. They're staging a revolt. The machines are rebelling against humans. Get them! Yes! They hold themselves in the space center, taking visitors. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. For a second there, I was like, Plonko, Clonko, uprising. They did what? No. Trucy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, okay, we support the uprising. Then I'm like, if they took Trucy, we have to get over there. This is going to be one heck of a battle. Yeah, no, if they hurt Trucy, I won't be able to feel. Oh my god! Holy, what the? There's an uprising of robots. December 28th, Cosmos Space Center entrance. The riot police are here. Then the robots really are holding people hostage. Trucy. And Apollo was there too. Look, Mr. Lawyer, why do you suppose that group of people are swarmed around? Clonko, but I was only trying to help the nice person. She said she was lost. You robots declared war on us humans. You've taken us hostage. Wait, what? Stay away from it. You never know what it'll do. No, Clonko's good. But he's not a bad robot. Can't you see? He's just trying to help me. Oh no, I recognize the noise. No, are you okay on your own? What is happening? Oh my god. All right, people, what's going on? Did they presume something wrong? Pearl's over here. That's Pearl's. There you are. I heard the terrible news and I got so worried. Thanks, Pearls. I can hardly believe what's happening myself. I'm so glad you found each other. When people are happy, I am happy. Clonko, I know this. So Clonko was trying to help Pearls and they thought he was going to be like another one of the uprisers. Clonko seems the same as before. He hasn't changed. When people are sad, I am happy. When people are angry, when people are... Oh, did I say something odd? Oh, you did. Did I? Error. Oh, there's something wrong with him. What? This is the craziest turn of events I've ever seen. Looks like he fell asleep. He must have been tired. Yeah, you fall asleep, Clonko. Clonko? Don't make Clonko bad. Don't make Clonko bad, please. Don't make... No! Not Clonko! Human beings are enemies. It's time for the machines to take over. The robots are rebelling. Everybody run. It's not a war. It's the end of the world. No, it's just a space center.
Fools, how could you all fall for something so cliche? I'm human too, you idiots. I'm just controlling these robots remotely.
What?
But it's true I've taken hostages, so you better not make me mad.
So so the human's taking everyone hostage.
Hey, you hostage number 1, come here. I'll let you talk to them.
It better not be. It better not be. It better not be. It better not be any of mine. There's something being displayed on Klonko's face screen. He has a face screen as well. What the hell? It's the Space Museum. Dad, no, Trucy! Is that you? I cannot believe Trucy is being held. What the heck? This is... Guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. Trucy, is that you? No. Trucy, are you alright? About 15 robots are holding 12 of us hostage, Daddy. They're going haywire. A researcher is the one behind it. A researcher? This girl talks too much? You do not touch Trucy. Why are you doing this? I'm glad you asked. My demand is simple. I hope the detective is listening. Fulbright? All ears. Whoever heard Trucy is done. Is done. I want you to bring someone to me. Clay Turan's murderer, Athena Sykes. What? Athena? Now hold on just a moment. I can't give in to demand like that. It's crazy. So you don't care what happens to these hostages, huh? I'll just pick one out. No. Mr. Lawyer. I know I have absolutely no right to make such a ridiculous request, but you need me to buy some time, right? God, I'll see what I can do, but promise me you'll never hand Athena over, and you won't give up on the hostages either. That's such a Fulbright. If you pull this off, Fulbright. Of course I won't. Now I better go contact headquarters. Mr. Nick, how do you plan to buy time? Pearl, I don't even know. Pearl, I have no idea. I have no idea yet, but the hostage taker. Could it be... Is it Aura? If you don't bring me that little... It's Aura. I'll have hunk of junk all over these hostages. It's Aura. Princess, it's Aura. Hunk of junk. There's only one person this could be. In which case, there must be something I can use as a bargaining chip. I don't have anything to say, Aura. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, if you don't have plenty, you jerk. This hostage taker, Athena's not a murderer.
What are you talking about? She's been arrested and they got her in detention.
So she just believes Athena did it. She just believes Athena did it. I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else.
All right, let's hear your stupid little theory.
Who is the real killer? I don't know yet, but the culprit is the same as the one in the case from 7 years ago. The UR1 incident. I believe I have a personal interest in this case. I cannot believe what's even happening in front of me. Like every few moments I snap back into reality almost. Like this is insane.
It's too late to change what's going to happen now, no matter how wrong it is.
But is it really too late? You can still do something about it. You might even be able to fix it.
Just what exactly are you proposing?
What can I do with the 7-year-old case to satisfy the hostage taker? Recreate it. Retry it in court? Retry it in court, right? I propose we retry the case from 7 years ago. If you make that demand now, I'm sure nobody will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find out the truth. And you are forever on my bad list for holding Trucy hostage. Forever. I'm just saying. There's no... I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I try to see the good and like the other side and everyone. I understand that like maybe she might be going through something really horrible, right? Trucy is our gal. Trucy might as well be our daughter. And I say our daughter because all of our daughters, okay? Like it doesn't feel good to see Trucy being held hostage.
That's good, real good. Hey detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get a courtroom ready.
So we're gonna do like a fake retrial?
1 hour, but that's impossible. Please give me at least until tomorrow.
If you don't mind losing hostage, you can take all the time you want. If you touch them, that's the end of you. If we want to have a retrial, we'll need a prosecutor. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. She will? And I guess it can be fair and let you come in and check. But Blackwell's getting executed tomorrow. We can look at the crime scene. But Hunka Chunk here will be watching you. Don't try anything funny. You got that? Let Trucy and Apollo go. Now follow Hunka Chunk. Riot police, make way. We're coming through. Mr. Wait, I'll help you with the investigation. This is nuts. Thanks, Pearls. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going in. This is nuts. December 20th. Cosmos Space Center. Robotics lab. Let's just take a minute here. Because what has happened is we've had a hostage situation. We thought it was an uprising of robots. It's actually Aura who's taken Trucy hostage in here. And she's not going to let Trucy go until we find out the truth. Now we have Pearls, which is great. Great having Pearls with us. We're doing like all the greatest hits, really, in the best way possible. We got a letter from Maya. Oh, this episode is crazy. Aura dropped us off with a warning not to touch anything until she got back. I wonder what's taking so long. But we can't restart the investigation yet, can we? I'm so glad to have Pearls with us, man. I'm so glad. Even if we could, this mess makes it hard to tell what the room was like 7 years ago. Clonko, Mr. Wright. It's the hostage taker.
I'm back to my usual self now. You are still being monitored, however.
Clonko, it's so good to see you too.
But more importantly, an important guest has arrived.
Who's that? A guest? Who's the important guest? Who's the important guest? What are you doing? Who is the important guest? No! No! What the hell? What is this episode? What is this episode? No, he's driving in his freaking fancy car! He has a freaking sports car! What the? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Our boyfriend arrived! Oh my god, he's here! Phoenix, he's here! No, oh my god!
I trust you've been well, right?
Stop! 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 Oh my god! With your glasses? What the hell? No! 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 Yes! Yes! The music! What the hell? Ah! Oh my god! What do we do? Holy hell! I'm going to die. I'm going to die several times. I am bereft of life. I am deceased. I will never be recover. You will never see me again. What the hell? Oh my god, Edgeworth, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm gonna have to put a RIP headphone users warning as well. Oh my god. He's here. Edgeworth is here. This is Miles Edgeworth. We've been friends since we were kids. Uh-huh. Wink, wink, and nudgy, nudge. We faced off in court a number of times, back when he's a prosecutor. But now... Oh my god. Oh my pearls, look, it's Edgeworth. Hello, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, but you're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? He's chief prosecutor now. Oh my god. Our husband's got a good job. Us at the dinner table at the cafe. My husband's got a really good promotion. Here he goes, talking about the promotion again. Pretty soon it'll be a year, right? A title is nothing more than a title. Don't we have more pressing issues to discuss? What the hell? What the hell? Where's my heart? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. The neighbors are probably gonna think I'm crazy. They're probably sitting there going, they're probably either going, it's like, hey, is Calvin getting killed right now? Is Calvin, did Calvin win something? No, Edgeworth just showed up, honey. Oh my god. Let's see what it says when we present the badge. It must be nice to finally have your attorney badge back. Oh my god. Hello. Yeah, it's been 8 years. I'm sorry for all I put you through. No. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help. I'm done. I'm done. See you later, guys. Oh my god. I'm going to die several times. Nah, I was one that made the decision. But now you can stand in court once again. And he's so, I forgot, you always forget that like we started off pretty rough, or like we started off friends. the proposal happened. That's, maybe you could say head canon, but like, what's head canon but just a bit of canon? Word canon's there. And then we had a very rocky time in court. Then we worked together in court, and then we became very respectful of each other. And you can mow them down just like you used to. Oh my God, he's the best! He's the best! Way to put pressure on a guy. And since then I get such a brutal reputation. He has faith in you. He has faith in you. Oh my God, and that was just a normal conversation. Miles Edgeworth. The definition. I never use this term because it can sometimes be very corny. The definition of the GOAT. The GOAT prosecutor. The GOAT prosecutor. Miles Edgeworth. So what are you doing here, Edgeworth, except for nearly killing me? The captain chose me as the prosecutor for you are one case? Wow, she's good. She went all the way up to the top. I gathered all the information I could in the short time I had. I'll give you a rundown. You're always so well prepared, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Yeah, praise him. He's so good. Thanks. I appreciate this. I could really use the help. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. You are one incident. I'll start with a brief overview. The victim was the psychologist, Dr. Metis Sykes. Yeah, Athena's mother, which is still crazy. 7 years ago, on the 7th of October, her body was found in this very room. I have 2 crime photos and the police notes on them for you to see. Oh my God! And there's the jacket again. Wait, is that the jacket that... No, I don't think... No, it's Clay's jacket. Sorry, I got mixed up for a second just when I saw the jacket. This other photo shows the other side of the room. I see. There's like some injections down there? Thank you so much for these, Edgeworth. 7-year-old photos added to the court record. I also have the autopsy report for you. Wait 1 second. There we go. Metis autopsy report. What a man. What a man, I say. What a man. The murder weapon was the victim's own katana found at the scene. Yes, Detective Wright mentioned she was into Japanese culture. The body was found by a Space Center staff member and 2 police officers. The police were called in because of the sabotage threat on Had 1 launch. Yes, Director Cosmos mentioned this too. A few years after the body was discovered, a suspect was arrested. The suspect was Simon Blackwell, a young prosecutor. What do you think about Simon Blackwell, Edgeworth? We need your opinion. I heard this trial was over in a flash. Yes, a guilty verdict was declared only in 1 session. Not only did he plead guilty, but there was one decisive evidence against him too. The security camera video. And a photo of the moment of the crime, as I recall. Sorry, that's me. But did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive? To this day, his motive's still unknown. Wow, and that's one of the things you have to find to make like a conviction is a motive. For sure. He insisted he did it, but he would never say why. So that means he must still be hiding something. Right. And there's another aspect of the case that was never revealed to the public. Yeah, I know. The part about the spy, right? Right. How on earth do you know about that? That's more of a concern thing, by the way. He's like, hey, I don't want you to get wrapped up in this. Director Cosmos told me about after a bit of pressure. He told me espionage and sabotage were behind the Hat 1 miracle. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I've always been good at keeping secrets. Pearl, you can tell whoever you want. You'll never get in trouble from me anyway. Well, I might as well tell you now. They really do suspect Blackwell of being a spy. They think he sabotaged the rocket and killed Dr. Sykes to steal the moon rock. But if you can prove that the Hat 2 bombing is the work of the same spy, we can stay the execution? It's a possibility. That's why I intend to help you any way I can. Thanks, Edgeworth. Now all I have to do is comb this room for evidence. Let's do it together. If you told me at the start of Dual Destinies I would be in a room with Edgeworth and Pearls doing a freaking investigation and a mock trial against Edgeworth, I would have said, why'd you spoil it? But also I would have been going nuts. Wow. What do I do after today? Well, I need to look up on Google. After you have the best day of your life, how do you proceed? Forward. How do you proceed? Oh my god, can we talk to you a bit more? Hey, what about you? How you doing? What if we present something to you again? Let's present a little present for you. Just ignore that there's a bomb in here. Okay? Right. Please stop presenting random evidence just to see how a person will react. He knows me too well. But that's the thing. I need to see how people react in order to question them. I wonder if it's evidence this person isn't privy to. That doesn't happen much. You never change. Oh my god. Oh, I'm afraid I'll never understand your assortment oddball of clients either. I'll never understand how you're the best. Ever. Let's examine this place then. There's a picture of yourself there. Okay, so we're gonna. I cannot believe this. Okay, left, right to left. It's about as cluttered as my office, but I think it's a workbench.
Mr. Nick, I think this must be a kitchen. Look at this photo.
See this little cute food processor? That isn't food processor for us. That's the Hope Castle. I mean, it looks like a food processor from this perspective, for sure. It was scheduled to be loaded onto the Hope Space probe that fateful day. The 3 people who came to collect the capsule discovered the body. The first on the scene, huh? A staff member and 2 police officers, was it? And they were here to collect the capsule. Which reminds me. So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right?
Yeah, more or less.
Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Apollo and Aura Blackwell? I wonder what they're talking about. Edgeworth, did those 3 people have a bag with them for transporting the capsule? What, you mean this? It's a custom-made shock-resistant bag. But how did you know? Oh, I just overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it, that's all. So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago on his own, is he? What do you think about that, Edgeworth? What do you think about that? I actually unironically think that Edgeworth could have a nice chat with Apollo. I really do. I unironically think that he could. Do you guys agree? I think he could have a nice chat with Apollo about all this. From maybe a prosecutor's perspective. This is one heck of a robot.
Yeah, there's something written on it. It's supposed to be the poem. I cut down anyone displeases me. I make the rules. I am the law.
Judge? Oh, it's Judgeatron. I didn't even see that.
I wield the ultimate gavel of judgment. I am Judgeatron. JT202.
Honestly, Pearl, if you said you were Judgeatron, I wouldn't actually put it past you. I don't believe we need to bother with that, Pearl. It's not even completed yet. He's right, Pearls. There's no sign of it in the photo from 7 years ago either. That's a very Edgeworth thing as well, by the way, to treat everyone like they're equals. Like, he treats everyone like they need to be talked to the same way, right? To learn. And the way he talks to Pearls is not as a child. He talks to Pearls as if she is the same as Phoenix. You know what I mean? We don't need to do this, Pearl. You know what I mean? There's no sugarcoating it. And it's not because he's rude. He's not rude. It's because he treats everyone with the same... the way I always saw Edgeworth is this. Yes, at first he had a few issues, but once he broke through that, his baseline is, I respect you. He gives everyone the baseline respect, but then when he finds out you did something bad, he lowers the respect. And when he finds out you did something good, he gives you a bit of higher respect. That's the way I always saw Edgeworth. They're building the Hope Space probe here at the time. The murder occurred after the space probe had removed from the room. So it was long gone by the time someone took this picture, huh? But you can see the probe in this newspaper photo. Yes, and you can see the stolen moon rock there too. That strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the picture? Note that the rock is absent from the crime scene photo. Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen. I heard there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all civilization. It's like we're a new space race under every other country out there. So the person who stole it, think it was our spy? I'm sure of it. Dr. Sykes was probably killed because of that, without she was a roadblock in their plan. Unfortunately, the government thinks Prosecutor Blackwell is the culprit. Yeah. And again, the way Edgeworth phrased that, he doesn't think Prosecutor Blackwell might be the culprit. He doesn't think so. There's like a big plug here. I cannot believe we're exploring around here with Edgeworth and Pearl. What's this? It looks like a giant power plug. It's attached to what looks like an electric vehicle charging station. Oh, Clonko. Is that charging for you? That's a charging station for us robots. We come here periodically and charge ourselves up. Wow. Machines that maintain themselves? That's pretty cool. If our batteries run out, we lose consciousness. We never know what Miss Sora will do to us while we're down, you see. Nothing motivates quite like a fear, huh? And what's this? What's this, a giant robot arm, maybe? It's pretty big for an arm, but you're right. I think the thin parts here are finger bones. Very actually astute. Very astute, Pearls. They're even as long as my legs. They're gigantic. They're freaking gigantic. And there's a spiked wall with a giant drill on the floor, too. Is Aura trying to build some kind of weapon of mass destruction? It looks that way. It's Judgeatron. So she's trying to pass down judgment. I wonder if, like, that's she wants to pass down judgment on whoever committed the crime 7 years ago. Maybe she used to demolish a big building or something? I can picture her gleefully tearing down the street doing just that. I better not think about it anymore. Yeah, there's like some containers over here. Hey, look at this row of rolling cases. I bet the wheels make it easier for people to move heavy research materials around. I bet they'd be fun to ride around in. We even probably both fit into the biggest one. I know we can have Prosecutor Edgeworth push us. I don't trust him not to push us down a flight of stairs. Nah, he would only do that if we got annoying, to be honest. He'd only do it if we got annoying. Can I just say this now? I know this is not what we should think about. This is one of the most aesthetically pleasing tables I've ever seen in my life. With the lime green with the pink, there's something so pleasing about looking at it. An emergency ladder. This must be one to use during the evacuation. The explosion disabled the elevators, so I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. As Mr. Blackwell was climbing down the side, Miss Blackwell was climbing the side of the building. She saw the culprit inside. I wonder which would have been scarier, that or looking down. Both would be pretty scary. It was lowered into the ground from the window in the 4th floor. Robotics lab was used to evacuate the Space Center personnel. There's like a little chair here as well. It looks like an operation table. It's in the photo too. Yes, it was here as well when the victim's body was lying on it. There's a button here. Oh, I know. I'll try pushing it. Good job, Pearl. Oh, good job, Pearls. You do what you need to. Oopsie. See, well done, Pearls. We found out a new thing now. Look. Hey, it's moving. Huh. It appears to be a robot assembly. Disassemble anything in a flash. Push the dismantle button. That sounds pretty neat. Can I push it, Mr. Nick? Please don't push any more buttons, Pearls. Pearls, you live your life, okay? Don't be waiting for someone like me to tell you what to do. Okay? You do what you need to do. Aura's desk is a mess, though that doesn't surprise me. Oh, I just want to dive into it and straighten it up. So, like, Pearl's just, like, straighten things out. Oh my god, they're really developing the robots here. Maybe we should press dismantle. Wait. Before you do. Menace. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. She has a picture of... I never thought of it that way. She has a picture of Menace on her desk. Because I just thought... Can I say I legit just thought, like, it was just there... I thought it was, Menace's old desk. And they just never moved it. I didn't think of that. Clonka, can I talk to you? I didn't think of it at all. I really hope he's back to normal. You sweet to speak to me, Mr. Wright. If you're going to hit me, please avoid the face area. Never would I hit you, Clonko. Hey, don't put me in that same class as that woman. What was Aura like 7 years ago at the time of the incident? When Mother died, Miss Aura was confused. So she calls Dr. Sykes mother, but Aura Blackwell Miss Aura, so they see Metis as their mother. With the loss, she exhibited severe catecholaminé imbalance. Excuse me, but I have no idea what that means. It's okay. It's okay to ask. Pardon me, searching for alternate expression. She would spend nights crying and then take out her feelings on those around her. So it sounds like her hurt is coming from a place of confusion as to why Metis had to die. After Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty, she repeatedly demanded a retrial as well. Without any evidence, her requests were ignored. And then little by little, Miss Aura began to change. She started to hate when it called her Mama Aura. And before long, she started hating the court system and abusing Clonco, huh? That murder destroyed so many lives. It did. It changed so many lives. It changed so many people and so many perspectives. Like, if you think of it like, on perspectives on life, I mean. Like, look at the way the Aura sees the world now. Look at the way that Blackwell sees the world now. Look at the way that Apollo now sees the world as well. Now, I know that's a different case, but you know what I mean? It led to this. Right, take a look at this paper on Dr. Sykes and Miss Blackwell's research. Ponko and Clonco, they're the robots with the hearts that Dr. Sykes created. Can determine the presence of a human with their heartbeat and detection system. Recognize people by scanning their spacesuit uniform on jacket ID. Can also recognize a person by facial features on the face that's been registered. Can infer people's emotions by analyzing them, their tone, or communicate with them. Pretty nuts. Yeah. In addition, they can recognize people by their ID tag or facial features. And they can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice. That's amazing. Hey, I don't know. Edgeworth, they might even be more human than you. Oh, God. What's that supposed to mean? You never show emotion when we're at the party with each other. I've been working hard all day, Phoenix. Oh, you never show emotions. It kind of sounds like those robots could do what Athena does. It explains that I'm working hard all day too. I'm a lawyer just like you're a prosecutor. And would it kill you to show a little bit of emotion? Sure. Robots with a heart added to the court record. Well, I guess that's about it for this room. So what do you think, Wright? Any ideas? Asking us any ideas is so cool. There's still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll pull it off somehow. After all, you asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence. Right, Edgeworth? We're doing it for Edgeworth as well. What? He did? Yep. He called it a special request. He reached out to me while I was still disbarred. Edgeworth's request? What? So that was what sparked you to get your attorney's badge back? Oh my God! Yup, the Blackwell case. So this is fate. Right, I have a special request. So oh my God. I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion. Hey, I'm not even a lawyer anymore, remember? I haven't been for a long time. The age-year misunderstanding has been cleared up and you must be eager to return. I'm sure you're familiar with the other case that ushered in the dark age of law. Very soon a convict will stand under the prosecutor in court. I want you to keep an eye on him. I just want to begin to actually like the job I have now. So we did this under Edgeworth's request. Oh my God. Right. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. No. We do anything for you. Because of the espionage aspect, I wasn't free to give you all the details. Hey, no need to apologize. It's like I said on the phone the other day. I know that the type of criminals you're after now aren't small fries anymore. Exactly. But that's so special to me. That means the world to me. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Oh my God, like all this stuff that's happening. Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end. The fact that this whole thing started really, like that Phoenix coming back to law started because of a conversation with Edgeworth is killing me. It's killing me. I'm going to end the dark age of law. That's what this is all about. It's been the big theme throughout this entire game. It's been the big theme. Dark age of law? It sure comes up a lot these days on TV and the papers. It does, Pearl. You're right. You're very right. And I hear there are more false charges and fabrications of evidence than ever. And someone's about to be executed for that type of... Yep. When I became a chief prosecutor, the court system had already lost the people's trust. It all began 8 years ago. A lawyer was caught fabricating evidence. Who could that be? And a year after that, a prosecutor was found guilty of murder. Wait, what do you mean? That's right. He's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's. Oh. It was downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those 2 cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on the courts. Yeah, we saw this before as well, remember? Public opinion was tainted, and before long, the legal world itself was sucked into it. It's such a shame. Once suspicion forms, it's very hard to shake. Exactly, yeah. Lawyers and prosecutors were supposed to be trusting each other. Pursue the truth together. It's so sad. When people begin to cast doubt, they start lying to themselves. And each other. Yes, and have to do anything to win. We're in an age now where winning is valued far more than the truth. I'm sure it's caused our new chief prosecutor to lose many nights' rest. He's the chief prosecutor of this song as well. It's just me that his brow got even more furrowed than last time I saw him. The hostage taker disdain for the courts is a perfect example of the times. It sure is. I love that they're talking as equals. It's the best thing ever. Do you have any idea where the hostage taker might be? It's Aura. Well, somebody who must mistrust the court system who can be manipulated robots is Aura. It can really only be Aura Blackwell. Who else but her will want to retrial that case from 7 years ago so badly? Simon Blackwell's older sister. I'm the owner of this room. I agree with your conclusion. Perhaps she intended to force Miss Sykes to confess. Actually, I think she had much more horrific plan in mind for Athena. Yeah, she's probably going to kill her. The important thing now is you to solve the Year 1 and prove Blackwell's innocence. And then maybe she'll release the hostages. I'm counting on you, Wright, to set that prosecutor and those hostages free. And I'll be counting on you in court to help me too. This is the best. This is the greatest thing of all time. Of course, I'll do everything I can to help uncover the truth. You do whatever you I know you will. And this isn't the official trial. I'm more at liberty to be a little unorthodox. Oh my god, we're getting game 1. Edgeworth, what's the best?
Mr. Wright, are you finished with your investigation?
Yeah, but I'd like you to tell the hostage taker something for me. I have to go to the detention center. I can't start the trial until I talk to Athena. I agree.
She's already given her consent. I'll accompany you to the detention center.
So I'm still being watched, huh? I'll see you in court. Sorry, see you in court, Edgeworth. Oh my god, we're going up against Edgeworth. Even if it'll be an undocumented trial. It'll be good to face you in court again. Holy crap! I'm dying, guys. This has been such a roller coaster of emotions today. We're definitely gonna end the video here, guys, because a lot has happened already, and I'm so happy with everything that's happened. I think it was absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So I think what I can say about this is we got to see Pearls, we got to hear from Maya, Edgeworth is back, we're talking to him like equals. It's like two like old companions meeting each other for the first time in years. It really feels like this is like such a beautiful moment between Phoenix and Edgeworth. The fact that they get to go up against each other. And I think what a better way to counter the dark age of law than what was one of the most amazing parts of law when we first played these games, which is the two of these people, the prosecutor and the lawyer, the defender, working together hand in hand to find the truth. And that was always what they, in the end of the day, what they strove for. And I cannot wait to see more of this. Guys, we're going to save Athena. We're going to talk to Athena next time. We have to save Trucy because, dear God, I swear to God, if a hair is harmed, we will go nuts. Thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Shibata Bread, Malcolm Conde, Death Trap, and Lakes Markey. And guys, I will see you very, very soon.